For ACUSports.com, I'm Grant Boone here on a Saturday night in West Texas. Temperature still near the triple digits. We've got the head football coach, Ken Collums. It is the first day of fall camp. And, Coach, while you're not in pads yet, this is still an important day, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's the first day that you look into the eyes of the 2015 Wildcats, and that's exciting because not any other time in history has this team been together. This is a brand new team all across the country, but for here it's exciting times. We're growing this thing little by little, and everybody from our fifth year seniors to the guys that have been here for 5 hours now, we're excited, and we got big plans.
There is a little bounce in the step here. Behind us, we see the new Elmer Gray Stadium, and the soccer team's having its inter-squad scrimmage, and you guys have your, 100 guys or so here. 26 days from right now, you guys line up against Fresno State. So what is the mindset on a day like today when a lot of it is kind of clerical, isn't it? Checking guys in, making sure you got all the paperwork done?
Yeah, it's one of the most exciting days of the year, but it's one of the most you just kind of have to go through the motions a little bit.
A little tedious?
Yeah, just on the paperwork
Sure.
and all the athletic training stuff, but that's the way it's done. You got to cover your bases, but it's challenging on days like today because you're not out here running and hitting. It's challenging to take pride in everything you do. Around here we talk about you take pride in don't just do something to do something. Don't just check your box. And if you can get guys to buy in that, hey, everything that I do is important. On days like today, when we're just talking about the basic details of alignment and balance, and this is where your weight needs to be on your instep, well, focus on that, and you'll get something out of it. And so tomorrow we'll come out here and do something a little bit more similar and to what we did today, and Thursday we'll put on the pads.
But even on a day like today, a night like tonight, you can still catch glimpses of some of these young guys who, some of whom, I guess, may even make some plays for you, you hope, in about 4 weeks, right?
Oh, sure. You know what you've studied, and we watch every game that these guys play. I mean, when a guy's a scholarship guy for us, we know this guy. It's not just, hey, he's a 4-4 guy, so let's offer him a scholarship. We know who he is. We know his heart. We know his tendencies as a player. We know his struggles, and you want to come out here and you want to see the good stuff. We'll work on but on day one you want to see him do. Oh yeah, okay, that's why we signed him, and that's what you want to come out here and see.
You have, as you go into your fourth year as head coach, you've said many times before you may go a little lighter in terms of contact in fall camp than some other coaches, perhaps. It's your style. It's the way you do it because you want to get to the gate right with all your horses.
Yes. We spend so much time and effort and money on recruiting. Everybody does. And I want to get these guys to the gate. We were probably the only team in college football last year to not have a live tackling drill before we played our first game. And we played it on national television. We're the only game on, but yet in that game we had guys covering kicks, making tackles like crazy. We just talked about that in a team meeting, and so it's not about the actual tackling; it's your approach to it, and the way we practice without tackling. The guys have to do it right, and you can't. You've got to be in the right position with your hips and your feet and your eyes and the whole thing, and so. Learning how to practice, to me, that's the key. You take care of each other. You get after each other's tails, but ultimately you're teammates, and you got to have each other.
You don't have to go day by day, but just as we look over the next 26 days, give us a sense of what, kind of a rough skeleton idea of what the schedule is going to be starting tomorrow when you get out here. No pads, but still get out here and run around.
Well, the first thing you try to do is kind of get these guys into a rhythm because they're going to be over here for unbelievable amounts of the day. Here in about 3 days, they're going to have no idea what day it is, and that's pretty cool because they don't have time to have girlfriend issues. They don't have time to to
check Twitter.
Yeah, check Twitter. Well, they'll probably be checking Twitter.
That'll be my job.
Yeah, or to have to study for a test. I mean, it is strictly football, so. We value this time. Every minute over here is meaningful. Every minute in practice is meaningful. We're not going to go full pads very much, but we'll go shoulder pads. We get a lot of work done. So the thing is you try to get your older guys in a groove, and try to bring your young guys along. We're counting on some youngsters on defense that. You know what, Coach Doodle's got to get some guys ready, and that's pretty exciting because these guys can do it. We just got to speed them up a little bit.
All right, it begins in 26 nights. ACU at Fresno State Thursday night, September 3rd. Between now and then, a whole lot of work that's got to be done. And as we go along, we'll continue to preview this 2015 ACU football season, looking at the players position by position. For now, Coach Ken Collums, I'm Grant Boone for ACUSports.com.